Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Bluetooth. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
DTC 16097.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oops.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I'll be right there. Just advertise a little bit here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Ranga, Superman, welcome. Thank you for coming, my friend. Yes. Yeah. Superman. Good times together.
My pleasure, Guru Maharaj. Superman. Extraordinary.
You're looking good, man. You look really like robust. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
You're looking very good as well. And robust.
You're looking good, man. You look really like robust. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Oh, my Lord 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 Krishna. Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Nityananda. Jai Jesus. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ah, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sachinandana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ah, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Anybody wants to come on, can. There's a link. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Oh my Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga. Oh my Lord Chaitanya. Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sangha. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam. Let's see, how about 10th canto? Let's see, 10th canto. Hmm. Prayers of Akura. Chapter 40, 10th canto. Samambonam. Jai Srila Prabhupada. 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 Text 1. Akura said, I bow down to you, the cause of all cause. Actually, I'm going to go back a little bit to give some context to this. So I guess chapter 39. Chapter 39. And chapter 39. Akura's vision? Yeah, Akura's vision. Okay. Shukadev Goswami said, having been honored so much by Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna, Akura seated comfortably. Is that me? Akura seated comfortably Okay, we're back. Can you hear me, Runga? Shake your head. Yes? Okay. Technical difficulty here. Okay. So Lord, see, by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, he wants to give us the ability to please the Lord in the highest degree. Is basically to know him as he is, and to appreciate his, which is automatic. Once you get the mercy to appreciate the Lord as he is, he's the most adorable object of our heart's worship. And you get everything from that. The Lord takes care of you. You take care of the Lord. You take care of him in the form of disciples. You people. The Lord uses you to liberate others. Isn't that amazing? He gives, and that's all. All you want is to please the Lord. In the great, just like a chaste wife does. She wants to please her husband. And naturally, it's the nature. Right? If you're Indian, I guess. If you're one of the woke crowd, I guess it may not work out so good.
Hey, Guru Hari. This is like being in my pool. Ranga's there.
Yeah.
Like my pool.
Yeah, just like Mayapur. Yeah, it's in the same room. Yeah, it's great. So, my dear King, what is unattainable for one who has satisfied the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the shelter of the Goddess of Fortune? So, the greatest way to satisfy the Lord now is just to accept the gift. Can you believe it? Can you imagine the greatest way? And let me just shout this from the rooftops. And I don't know if somebody can hear this. The greatest way that you can satisfy the Lord is to accept the gift here at Lord Chaitanya's grace place, to be able to be given the qualification to love Krishna, which is the highest revelation of the absolute truth. Does anybody hear me out there? Ranga. That's the greatest way. Just accept the gift. That's why he came here, to give gifts. Whoever accepts him, this pleases me a lot. And then he gives the power for his real confidential devotees to give that gift. Also, when he's unmanifest now, disappears, right? So it's in our hands. And you want to please the Lord, you just accept the gift. But look how hard. You see on that thread with Carolina, I just say a few things and we don't want to. Blowing their minds today. So yes, that's the greatest way to please the Lord, is accept Lord Chaitanya's gift. This is unknown to the devotees. Can you imagine such a simple, profound thing is unknown to the Vaishnavas? All of them. The Narayan Raj group doesn't know. The Gaudiya Math doesn't know. The Christians, sort of, maybe. Depends. ISKCON doesn't know. They don't know because they don't understand this here. But what does it mean to please? See, you got to have revelations. You got to worship the Lord, Bhagavad Gita 10:10 style, man. You have to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy. That's prema bhakti, man. Then you look at these verses. Yeah, man, just to satisfy the Lord with prema bhakti. That's the greatest way, and He wants to give it to you. He wants to give everybody prema bhakti. Get you a little purified. Get all your speculations out there. Show that you're outdone. You just cannot compete with anyone who empowers, including yourself. And that's it. That's so simple. Look, that's why Amy has gotten this, you see. That's why Fanny's so happy. See, they accepted the gift. See, Nimai's ears are happy. River hears loud and clear. Andromeda, yeah, perfect. That's it, man. It's that simple, man. We got the gift. Like I told that on Carolina's thread, I said, hey, man, it's time to shout it from the rooftops. There's not a lot of time left. The demons are shouting their plans. Well, I'm shouting Lord Chaitanya's plans. It's time for the people to know. Just if you accept the gift of this prema, there is nothing left for you to get. The whole ball of wax is open up to you. You become as good as Narada Muni. Anyway, you want to fly, you want mystic powers, you go anywhere in the universe. You'll be innate by nature, natural. And you'll go and you'll share this gift with others. Why not? It's the greatest thing in the world. You already got your happiness. Now, what else is left is to make other people happy. That's why Lord Chaitanya and Krishna and all the incarnations continually come here, millennium after millennium. They want to make people happy. They're already happy. Why not? That's called Leela Avatar. Anyone comes here and gets the gift, you become part of that entourage of Leela Avatar. You assist Lord Chaitanya in his mission of giving gifts. What a job that is, to be Santa Claus. Unbelievable. Ranga's ready for Santa Claus. It already looks like Santa Claus. All he needs is a big wig, gray wig, and a big beard, when they're like that. And he's ready for Christmas. We'll put him out to work in the malls over there in Nottingham. You go sit in the mall over there and give gifts to everybody. Give prema.
Yes, I will. I'll grow my hair straight up. I'll dye it blue and green and white.
Yeah. I tell you, it's the Krishna consciousness is that easy. Come into the association of the intimate associates of Lord Chaitanya. They're all here, man, and more coming all the time. Yeah, come. Don't you see? Don't you want to be with some relaxed devotees, man? Where you can come and lay on a couch like Govinda. Sits there, has a little non-alcoholic beer, Kick back, take your shoes off, have a cup of tea. My dear King, yes, already did that. Even so, those who are dedicated to his devotional service never want anything from him. It's too darn good, man. It's too, devotional service. The Lord had made it so easy. He's gave a great method of devotional service. You never get tired of it, man. Chant the holy name. It's satisfying, man. I never think of like, Lord, I want this, I want that. Well, maybe I ask one, I want to lose some weight. Hey, Lord, kind of make it easy for me, man. But Gohari, if I make you, slim, then all the girls will come after you, and then you'll get distracted from worshiping me. Okay, have it your way. That's how he protected Vedavyas. He made him very ugly. Kimberly, welcome, Kimberly. I kind of remember you there. Yeah. So, my dear king. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay. After the evening meal, Lord Krishna, the son of Devaki, asked Akura how Kamsa was treating their dear relatives and friends, and what the king was planning to do. The Supreme Lord said, my dear uncle, my dear gentle Uncle Akura, was your trip here comfortable? May all good fortune be yours. Are our well-wishing friends and our relatives, both close and distant, happy and in good health? You hear that? Are our good friends close and distant? See, distant. This is a family of Vaishnavas. Even here, the Vaidis are they're the more distant ones. And the close relatives, they know more the mind of the Lord. They come close to the Lord. The distant ones, they're more reverent like this. And if you get too close, they start barking like dogs, to protect their fear, Oh, sorry. They feel more satisfied at a distance. So in all, the Lord's family, they're more close and more distant relatives. See, the more on reference you have in your worship, the little more distant you are. You get more reverent reciprocation. And the Lord in his more close devotees, they get the embrace. They feel that transcendental embrace. So the Lord came here. People would pay obeisances to him, right? They reverent, oh Lord, oh, they pay obeisance like this. He would just pick them up and embrace them and make them confidential associates just by embracing them like that. We kind of do that here too. Yeah? You just come here, you listen, and then the Lord sees your heart, and he just comes and embraces you, and you start to, the spontaneous symptoms of devotion start awakening in your heart. See, because you're accepting the Lord, you accept his devotees. By accepting his real representative, the Lord accepts you. You don't accept the representative, he doesn't accept you. He accepts you. He accepts those who accept his devotees because his devotees bring him. They bring his ecstatic love. That's him or her, the devotional aspect. They bring these truths, these pristine truths, and they preach them to purify the speculations of the speculators. See, so that this awakening can happen, because it's only Radha that loves the pure conclusions. See, so that's why the real spiritual master, the Shiksha Guru, from them ecstatic prema emanates, and by their word your ignorance is destroyed, like the songbook. If you don't have such a guru with those qualifications, then you haven't found the real guru in the Gaudiya Vaishnava line, the potent one. It's like you're taking more of an like initiation from a more of a distant relative. See, so those are the ones who haven't attained spontaneous devotion. So people, you got an opportunity to learn the difference between spontaneous devotees and relative devotees. And the more intelligent ones with spontaneous is good. You get more. You get the full kingdom. Yeah. So, but my dear Akura, as long as King Kamsa, that disease of our family, who goes by the name of maternal uncle, is still prospering, why should I even bother to ask about the well-being of our family members and his other subjects? Wow, these statements are deep, the Lord. See? The disease of our family. That's exactly the way I was thinking, because I see everything is in the body of Krishna. And it's all kind of related somehow or other. But it's like a disease, isn't it? Like a bad cell, a diseased cell. It seems like it's not working in harmony. What? Go ahead. What?
It reminds me of what Prabhupada was saying. Having a bad uncle was better than having no uncle.
Yeah.
It's a distant kind of
Well,
thing,
that's a
but
distant. That's a distant.
distant.
But I'm talking about the actual demon. See, Kamsa was a demon. He causes mischief like these guys do. The politicians now, and all the scientists. They're all working together to cause trouble. They want to create order out of chaos. They're creating chaos. See, and then they come in, problem, reaction, solution. See, they create the problem, and it's like, what happened? What happened? Oh, you're suffering? Oh, we'll come in. Oh, you need our help. And they come in. We have a nice solution. We'll lock you down, or different thing. Regulations. We'll regulate you. You need somebody to protect you. You need somebody to save you. But they don't save you. They don't protect you. They control you. See, this is the demons, and they're very tricky and they deceptive. They're doing that in the crypto field now. They create this FTX thing. See, the FTX, big thing. They created the whole thing. They benefited from it. Biden got $50 million more probably. Oh, so many. It was a money laundering machine for them, for the Democrats, right? And then it happened, and then he comes on. Oh, we gotta save you. See, problem. They create the problem. The reaction is, oh, save us, government. Oh, please come in. Yeah. But it was the government that started this. But people, they're just unfortunately less intelligent. And then Biden comes, yes, we'll come and save you. Yes, and they come and they do all the regulations and everything to control, manipulate, and make sure the government is, so that's the Maya. That's the way it works. Do you want to see? The thing is, do you want to continually play that game with them? You want to be always if you serve the Maya, if you don't have this kind of knowledge, we have knowledge that frees you from all of this. We have understanding. Like in the Bible, he says, my people are being destroyed because of lack of understanding, lack of knowledge. See, you need to know the spiritual potency. You need to know, if you want to get out of this easily, this mess, easy peasy, for God's sake. Come and accept the ecstatic worship that we do. If that's interesting to you, if you go, well, what can be done, Yeah, that's God. God is this ecstatic love. It's him. It's her. Him, her. He's androgynous. What can we say? That's part of him. The devotional aspect, Radharani, that's his other half, right? People married, they got another half, right? Well, he does too. But his other half is an immortal one. He's the conclusive truth. Just whoever from their heart accepts this preaching, very easily you transcend the illusion, you transcend the willies coming here down the road here from the deception and all that stuff, all that fear, all that stuff. You'll see also the Lord will protect you. Yeah. Why should I even bother? See, family goes by the name of maternal uncle is still prospering. Why should I even bother to ask about the well-being of our family members and other subjects? See, the thing is, Lord Caitanya came to give even a higher level of devotion than there was in Dwarka, especially at that, or Mathura, especially at that time. That was more regulative devotional service there. So the Lord himself went to Vrindavan and was with his very ecstatic devotees who weren't bothered much by Kamsa. You notice they had their own domain. See? So they weren't bothered. But on the other level, see, the Vaidis, they're more harassed because they don't have the full protection of the Lord. The more intimate ecstatic devotees have more of the full protection. That's why you see the Lord wasn't bothered much in Vrindavan. The demons came occasionally, but they were so empowered that Krishna would destroy the demons easily. They wouldn't be like victorious over those residents. So the same principle is working here. So the Lord came here to give this kind of ecstatic devotion that gives us the protection of Vrindavan residents have. They weren't bothered with all that stuff, and we aren't either. More or less, we're okay. See, but you see, and that's why I continue to preach about the Vaidis and for the Vaidis' sake, even though it's not received yet. Because Krishna of Vrindavan came to the Vaidis in Mathura to give them the mercy. That's what we're doing. We start there. That's why you see a lot of you guys were more or less Vaidhi Bhaktas and or wanting to get out of that. And so you come here and you got the power to transcend that. See, because you're coming to preach to the Mathuras devotees, the more distant relatives. See, Akura was a special one. He had some deep devotion. Same thing with Uddhava. So the Lord called them. Oh, you two come. You come. It's okay. And then he came. Okay? So that's the way this works. Just to see how much suffering I have caused my offenseless parents. Oh, yeah. Just see how much suffering I have caused my offenseless parents. Because of me, their sons were killed and they themselves were imprisoned. By good fortune, so Gohari, we are Vaidis or not. We need to develop to love Krishna. Yeah, well, the development it's already here. All you have to do is come here regularly and see the devotees who worship in this bhav. And if you want that, I don't know, maybe you don't want that. Do you want, so let me ask a question. Do you want this kind of ecstatic worship that makes you look like a fool? Let me ask Govinda, you want this kind of worship that makes you look like a fool?
Yeah,
Or
more and
just,
more. I want more
yeah?
and more. Yeah, I
How
want
about
more.
you, Ranga? Do you like this that makes you look like a fool, foolish in front of?
You mean, I think that answers the question.
I guess that's of course.
Let me put my clown's hat on and then we'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about you, Nari? Do you want this kind of bhakti that makes you look like a fool in public? Because it is by development, love for Krishna, that you become a Raganuga. Exactly. Well, actually, Lalita, not necessarily. If you look at Vishwanath Chakravarti's teaching in Rag Vartma Chandrika, the only qualification for Raganuga Bhakti, see, Raganuga Bhakti leads to spontaneous devotional service very quickly. The only qualification for Raganuga Bhakti, which is the first step, the first stage, first step is Vaidhi. But you can supersede that as long as you like what we're doing. See, the next stage is Raganuga. And so the only qualification is you see a guy like Govinda and you think, wow, what a nice devotee that is. Oh, look at his love. It's so great. Oh, I would also like to worship like that. See, that's the only qualification. Because just by and by, all of that will develop. Dustin says, of course I want it. Fool or not, it's sexy. And I know it. Now give it to me. Give it to me now. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Can you handle the false ego burning up so quick? Because that's what it does. See, but that's it. If you want it, that's the way you get it. If you want it, okay, follow the process. You just keep coming here regularly. Serve the devotees here. Here regularly. Hear from you come to the classes of the different devotees. Become part of the family here, and very easily you'll get it. Very easily, just follow the process. Follow this word. Yeah. And then, of course, the purification has to happen there because there's things, if you don't have it right now, well, there's some obstacles and blocks and anartas. And by, it's by seeing the devotees worshiping in ecstasy and by hearing their discourses, doing some service. Um, all that's troublesome to the heart will go, and then this love of God will awaken. It happens fast in some and a little bit slower in others. Love is sweet in all forms, Madhuram, in all forms. Um, Depends on, are you speaking from experience or is this something that you read in a book there, Nari? See, a lot of people, they just read this stuff in a book and then they it's not really their experience. So I'm just asking because I don't know, I don't know. You need to come up here more and let us question you. Ask some questions. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I didn't sleep that much, so I think I'm running out of gas. I'd like to talk more about this because it's a nice chapter. Raga means what? An anuga. Raga means what? And anuga was Prabhupada Anuga's das. Das, Anu, das. Why not das anymore? Raganuga was Prabhupada Nuga's. It's another speculate Prabhupada Nuga's. Prabhupada Nuga's. First of all, raga means ras, as far as I know. I don't know, split hairs on that. Yeah, attachment or ras. Yeah, so raga and anuga. Raga, anuga. Yeah. Yeah, I have to look it up in the dictionary. I don't know. But mainly it's attachment to Krishna. Yeah. But if you see, they used the word Rupa Nugas. They're followers of Rupa Goswami. If you're just a follower of Prabhupada in the way he taught, then you'll be a Vaidhi because that's what he was teaching. You got to come for Shiksha here and learn how to follow in the footsteps of these devotees here who worship out of raga. They have this rasa, this attachment to Krishna, very deep and deepening more and more all the time. You have to follow in the footsteps of these devotees here, even if you have to throw a few rules by the wayside. Because they may get in the way. No speculations, but the Shastra evidences. No, don't, no. Shastra evidence, no speculate. You know how many people speculate on Shastra evidences? These Vaishnavas, these gurus and leaders, what I see is they say, yeah, we have Shastric evidences, but they're speculating on it. That's like saying only if you are so Nari. Are you Bhagavad Gita 10:10? Do you worship the Lord with loving ecstasy on the level of prema? Because it's very ecstatic. Do you have a lot of tears and a lot of laughter, a lot of deep love? You have that. Because if you do, then you'll get the right understanding and real knowledge, like that verse says, Bhagavad Gita 10:10. Otherwise, you'll be prone to speculate. Nothing you can do. It's be out of your personal experience, these things. See, I see Shastra evidence, but it relates to my own experience, and that's why I speak about it. Many of you devotees here that have gotten this boon, the mercy of Guru, this special love, you also see these things better. Okay, so we'll end here. Thank you very much. Oh, how deep can we go? let's see here, if we don't have each other as Vaishnavas. Oh, how deep can we go if we don't love each other as Vaishnavas? Well, that's another thing, man. You can go pretty deep, but the only thing in the way, actually, the only thing in the way of loving each other is just our conditioning, but the Lord ain't really paying it much mind. You notice He's awakening this love in the devotees first. And then by and by, I mean, I watch Govinda's progress in Rangaleka now, and you could see they're making more and more advancement like that. Yeah, go ahead there. Yeah, oh, both of you are pointing up. Yeah, see, so it's not black or white. The Lord is so kind. I mean, He showed me that. I see by experience. I see like some of the, like say for example, Johan. He thinks, well, what some sangha members are offensive and they should be blocked. See, and you might say, well, but still, the Lord ain't waiting. By and by, that'll all be resolved. He just keeps worshiping the Lord. Ecstasy keeps awakening. And by and by, this will just get better. Why these external questions? It is natural that we have it. Why distinguish between Vaidis and Raganuga Bhaktis? Yeah, because these are not external questions. These are about the internal principles that the Vaidis don't know, including yourself. But they're good questions. I'm glad you asked the questions. So why these? Because it is natural that we have it. No, it is not Well, it's See, that's the thing. You're not. That's why I teach the difference between reality distinguished from illusion. You mixing them. I'm sorry. We got to first distinguish them out. Love of Krishna is pure, unmotivated. And this is prema. The Lord wants to give us that. See, and the Vaidis, they haven't been awakened yet, including yourself. It's still forthcoming. But the Lord has given you enough knowledge to come here, So it's up to you how much you advance. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, we get questions now. Nari, I never heard the Vaidis criticized Raganugas. Why vice versa? Are you kidding? You never heard Vaidis? I get criticized all the time. Most of my disciples get criticized. Just simply by them preaching, they get criticized. You want to see? Go look at the threads I comment on, and see how much criticism. See, I just tell my truth. What I've realized, which is a lot better than the Vaidis. I mean, the Lord has given me as it is understanding because of ecstatic worship for years. And so just for my preaching, I get criticized immediately, practically, unless you're a rare person and Krishna gives, because most persons are invited. They're not qualified to even understand the Vedas like this level. All they can do is memorize verses and speculate on them. You never heard? Well, come tag along with some of these devotees when they comment. I could prove it. I can just speak the truth about something that is 1,000 times deeper than what they know, and how they react. Criticism. Because, the donkey demons inside makes them very stubborn. It's not right. Prabhupada taught Varnashram Dharma. No.
Oh, Nara, you're very funny.
Yes,
Very funny.
great comments. I like your comments, Nara. They give us good discussion material. Give me good content here. So, replying to Naradar, Sohan, to show where the mercy is available. Yeah. Okay, Kevin says, going home is possible. Oops. Going home is possible. Fulfilling all desires is not possible. In nothingness only. In nothingness is only bliss. I don't know about that. Yeah, we're not criticizing. It's actually, uh, people are sleepy like that. You got to wake them up a little bit. Like, it's like, hey, this creates a revolution. Like Jesus said, I didn't come here to promote peace. I came here with a sword. See? You think it's any different here? Yeah, I didn't come here to promote peace. I came with a sword of truth, man. Touche. Sword of truth, man. Preach without compromise. And those who are looking for the truth, the Lord will lead them here. Yeah, I mean, Lalita knows. Some of your disciples take it personal. Everyone like you. I heard anyone criticizes you. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're defending their guru. What do you expect? They like to do it. But they're also defending the truth. It's not like, like what Lilita's telling you is truth, Everyone live, everyone like you so much for doing preaching and spreading the holy names. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we'll continue this. Thank you, Nari, for coming, and very provocative. I like provoking. Good, honest questions. Yeah, keep it up, man. All right, my friends, this was great. Thank you for bestowing your mercy on me and for your association. Thank you, Ranga, for coming. Hare Krishna.